Hello, my friends. So it's Jennifer at Jenza's Garden, and if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. So we're now in Cancer, so we're going to be talking about the Cancer flower essence, and you might want to work with it. So to purchase it, you can find it on my website, jenzasgarden.com, and it will be up there along with all the other zodiacs. So the astrological ones, the zodiac ones, the planetary associations, and the elementals were a labor of love. I make flower essences, and every flower has a planetary association, and with that you can move it to a zodiac association. So all my ones that are planetary, zodiac, or elemental have an association to that. And it was about some dowsing, and it took a while, and I have all the blends, and I'm happy. But you're like, well, how do I use it? So specifically today, we're going to talk about Cancer and how you might want to pull in that Cancer energy with the flower essences. So first reason you might want to use Cancer as a flower essence. It's your sign. You're a Cancer. You want to bring more of that in. And that could be any time of the year you are looking to bring in more of that Cancer energy, or maybe you're working with the positive things that are in your Cancer energy. Maybe you're working some things that you feel maybe a little bit more negative about your Cancer, and you want to work on that. However you want to do that. So that's the first way that it is your sign. The second, it's in your house. Well, if you're working with the natal chart, the fourth house is ruled by, so in general, the fourth house is ruled by Cancer. And that is the house of home and family. So maybe you're working out home and family issues and you want to use Cancer to help you with that. Now, with that being said, all of our natal charts are different. This is a chart in my head. Here we go. It's a chart. So for me, Cancer, where Cancer was at the time I was born, is actually, goes deep, but mine was in the first and second house. It was kind of cusping right through there. So if I was using it personally, I want to work with something in my first or second house, which I have no planets in my first or second house. It's like completely empty. So if I was just using the energy of those houses of the first or second, maybe then I'm going to use Cancer to work with my first or second house, because that's where it is for me. So your house energy and your natal chart. Great. With Aries, I mentioned before, Aries was I am, Taurus is I have, Gemini I think. Well, for Cancer, it's I feel. So maybe you're working with your feelings, you're working with your emotions. So you're working with that I feel energy. When we're manifesting, or when we are maybe journal entering, we are starting with I feel. I feel blah, blah, blah. I don't want to feel this way anymore. I need to embrace how I feel. I feel. So that would be your third. So again, your first, it's your sign. Your second is you're working with the house, your natal chart, house energy. Third, I feel. Fourth, it's that time of year. Right now we're in Cancer. My kid's birthday just happened. They're Cancer. It's July 4th. Hard shell, mushy inside. So Cancer is definitely that. It's watery. It's cardinal waters, right? It's the beginning. It's the first sign that's in water. They're mushy. They don't want to hear that, but they're a little mushy. Hard on the inside, soft on the outside. Little crabs ruled by the moon. And, that's the mother energy too, the nurturing energy, your emotions. So all of that you could be working with. And then you have your daily correspondence to the moon, right? So if we're moving that Cancer is ruled by the moon, and then what kind of moon energy are we working with? Are we working with our psychic powers, our clairvoyance, our home, childbirth, birth, feminine qualities, emotions, harmony, cooperation. So that's some like moon energy, you know, Monday daily correspondences you could be working with. On other notes, you know, the moon energy is the goddess archetype, is inner self, reflection, receptive. You know, if we're working with Hecate, it's the dark side of the moon. Artemis, the bright side of the moon. So different ways we can work with the flower essence of Cancer.